Hello, Hebrews. I hope this conversation we're finna have finds everybody on this Sabbath day in one of the best moods and had one of the best Sabbaths that they ever had in their life. You know, growing up here in America, they taught us that we no longer had to keep the rules of the Bible. They taught us that all only thing you have to do is just go to church and praise on Sunday, and 6 days a week, 5 to 7 days, 6 days a week, you can do what you want to do, and then just all you got to do is repent. Come back and repent on a Sunday. See, Esau changed. He changed the Most High. If you notice, everything that the Most High have set up, Esau have changed. And why? So he could be in control. He think he run this world because he's better than everybody else. No. That's far from the truth. Because if you read the scriptures tell you that the Most High allowed them to take us as prisoners. The Most High did that to make us jealous. And now we are jealous because 99% of the people that the Most High have woke up is trying their best to live up to all the commandments and keeping the law, because we know that's the key. It's the law and the commandments, and it's 600. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. 631 laws, and in America there's over 1,000 laws, and we keep all of them. But the church taught us that it was against the law for us. The church taught us that we could not keep the laws of the Bible. And when they said when Yahushua came, when his appointed time for the Messiah to come, they said that he died so we wouldn't have to keep the law. We know that's a lie. He died so we didn't have to get animals and take to the priest to sacrifice no more, because the Most High was cutting the priests. The priests were being cut out, and in days the priest is the one that turned against Yahushua. So what we got to do is we got to learn to read for ourselves instead of going to church, and instead of for me sitting up here telling you. I'm telling you that a lot of people tell you, a lot of camps, they put on programs and they need help so they can go around the world, which is true. And without the Hebrews supporting them, they can't go wake up other Hebrews. And that's the job of the apostles. That's what the apostles did. That's what these camps does. That's what these Hebrew churches does. So, I mean, a lot of people is knocking these things, you know. I'm just here to help you out as a Hebrew. Just talk, tell you good sense, and tell you what the Most High love. And that's the truth. Because we know in his book, in his instruction book of how to live and what it takes to live forever, and that's the Bible. And that's his instruction book that he left behind. So when we started waking up, that we as a people, not we as one, we as a people can come together and live the same as our ancestors did. You know, we know everything has its own time, everything has its own appointment, and it ain't nothing in this on this earth that we could do to change that. So what we need to do is just every day. It tells us if a man don't work, he don't eat. We need to work. We need to take care of our families. We need to do all kinds of things. And something else. When I was young, a kid, I remember the time if one Hebrew was fighting somebody else, and we didn't know, even if you didn't know that person, you was going to get into it and fighting another nation. You was going to get into it to make sure that the odds was even. Nowadays, if a person, if our nation, one person see that you fighting the other nation, they are not going to get involved. So I watched some videos where I seen a sister was on a construction job, and I mean she was like a reporter, and she was reporting on some news, and Esau just come out the back and slapped her down, and all the brothers on this job, now one did a thing, and Esau turned around to them and said, "Oh, y'all want some of this, and y'all want this, and this is true." Hebrew, what have we became? Why will we sit and watch a sister be slapped down? Why will we watch Asian people or whatever they is do your nails, beat sisters, and then offer a 50% sale, 50% off sale, and so then other black women come and then they show out, talk about it didn't happen to me, it didn't happen to me. Man, what have we become? How did we become a separated people? How did we become a people that love the devil? And every time you talk to some of our people trying to tell them about the Most High and his rules, they call you a racist. Where is this mess coming from, Hebrews? Is we that do we have that bad a slave mentality that it don't matter what master do, cause master don't do no wrong? Yeah, master do wrong. He ain't my motherfucking, he ain't my master. I don't know about yours, but I want to be separated from him, and I hope before my last days come I never see him again. And I pray for that every night to the Most High. I turn to the east and pray every night, and don't miss a night. And I hope you don't either. I pray for his fucking destruction, and I hope he get blowed out the cosmos, because Esau is one of the most deadliest devils that you can ever find. Let me tell y'all something, a secret. Now Africa had nuclear weapons. Africa disarmed their nuclear weapons, and now they got a bullcrap army in every little African country. Africa is one of the largest continents on this earth. Don't you know Africa should be able to go and take Egypt and Israel and the rest of those countries over there that belongs to it, but they can't, because the white man got every damn thing they ever owned. All he had to do was offer money. That's how he sold us Judah. That's why they let him sold us. They told us all the time in school that they found us running in jungles, and the best thing could have ever happened to us was bring them back over here in slavery. And then they beat Judah, and they beat Issachar. They raped Issachar and turned him, make him look like Makara Kanakana. No, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's true. And 90% of Issachar don't even know who they are. They don't even know the first president of Mexico was a black man of the tribe of Judah. They don't know that. Ain't nobody never taught them that. And then the first time they come to America, they run up in Esau face. They don't even try to talk to us, and they our brothers. But then the Bible says Judah and Issachar don't get along no way. So I mean, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know. Leave a comment and let me know. This is just a common sense talk, and I hope y'all subscribe to my channel and go on Patreon. Find me on Patreon. $1, $2 will gladly be appreciated, so we can get better equipment and we can go different places and take the news. That's our goal. That's our goals. And Hebrew families, man, stick together. Because every time you turn on the news, they talking about our people. They talking about us. We ain't got we don't stick together. The men's always running out from the women once they have the babies and all this, and we the most highest people on abortion rate. Well, let me tell y'all a secret. I know a whole bunch of Hebrews, and I ain't never known now to go and get no abortion. So I know people got 9, 10 kids, because when the Lord said be fruitful and multiply, he shouldn't have told Judah that, because Judah is multiplying. And if you notice, families got 9, 10 kids. We ain't even moved off the 11% in the census in the whole United States. We just 11%. That's what they say. But now, if everybody come out and vote, we can win elections. So how is we 11%? We've been 11% for the last 45 years. So I mean, it get old after a while. A lot of they know. Listen, we just talking with common sense. This is a common sense talk about us and what matters to our nation. It's sad. And I watching this other show, man. I think it was 102 with Salmonella, and he had the devil on there, and I think he was going against. Somebody. He was debating one of the brothers, the Hebrew brother, and he was telling the Hebrew brother, said anywhere he go, this is the Khazar, the devil, and he was telling one of the brothers wherever he go, that it's a family in that state that's how they call themselves Jews, and they want to be us anyway. That is a family in that state that would take him on and let him live there. Well, we the true people. And if I go to a state, and ain't nobody gonna come and welcome me in that state if I let them in there. But if we come to be one, in the way the Most High meant for us to become one, we will be welcomed. We will welcome brothers and sisters instead of them going to a motel, spending hard-earned money, because we know we're not rich. We ain't never had nothing. All through our creation, we've been slaves and been mistreated, and we mistreated ourselves. Even during the time of the flood, the Most High had to put the flood in, to flood the earth, because we wasn't doing nothing but wickedness. Same as like at a club. And if you read it, I'm not gonna read it for you. I'm gonna tell you, if you read, you will see what I'm telling you would be the truth. All they did was party and sleep around and do this. Let me ask you something. If you're going out sleeping with different women or different men, and you broke, so when you get out of his bed, outside of your ass being wet, your private being wet, for the fellas, do you have any more money? Did you make any money? Or did you just get, the rocks, throw the rocks off? You know what I'm talking about, in case some kids listen. So let's weigh these things. See, the Most High put all the avenues out there for us, that we could get on here and we could talk. It's a appointed time for everything. And it's a appointed time for us to get out of here. A lot of people's looking up next year for this 400 years and which will be up for us. But it's still brothers in captivity. It's still sisters in captivity. We're not the only one that this prophecy, I believe, is talking about. We're Judah, yeah. But the Messiah came from Judah. And man, we got to stop and use common sense on what's going on. Let's support Hebrews businesses. Even though you see them, you don't see them in the streets at the mall and all that. But when you come on here, man, you see them like IUIC, the Royalty, and different other Mr. Hebrew, Great Millstone, ISPK. These people, man, is putting it on the line. ISPK every Friday night, I think it's like 7 to 9, teaches you the Lasha 1 Kodash. And you got brothers that comes on these channels making tape saying that the Lasha 1 Kodash is a man-made language. And it is the original language. If you get books and you read, then you know when God at the Tower of Babel, that's what they spoke. All of them spoke one language, and it was the Lasha 1 Kodash. Yeah, brothers don't broke it down in where they, you know how we do. We real crafty. Brothers don't broke it down where they can write it in English, you know. But then they still teach you that, and they still teach you the symbols. And if you look at some of these old artifacts of come from Israel that our ancestors put out, you will see that the language is real. And Dead Sea, when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, they found a whole bunch of the Lasha 1 Kodash. But you know how Esau do it. They put things in they hide things, and then they make it look like that mist that the Khazars put out. Like the Khazar is the real Jews with all these vows and whatever, all this stuff with the dots in their language and all of that, man. That mess is miss. That's something that been created by what is that? Mongolian or whatever it is. And let me tell you another secret. And I want you to tell everybody you heard it here. These people have the American Indian. They have destroyed us. 755 killed on Thanksgiving Day. And they got our people sitting up celebrating Gilbert barbecue. And the 755 Indians that they killed, it wasn't these mangoes or I forgot what you call them, man. But they not Indians, the people that they put out there to us, man. They got brothers out here every day that's making films and documentaries that's on this stuff, man. Hebrews, we got to start paying attention. Support our own, even if it's just on YouTube. Man, YouTube is one of the most powerful platforms that we got. And if this tucking away, because brothers can't afford to take care of their families and they can't afford to do nothing because nobody wants to listen to what you show, then all of it goes away. It's a waste of time. That's the reason I'm telling you, go on Patreon, join the brothers, help me. $1, $2 a day, man. We're not trying to be like Creflo Dollar. If you don't give us that dollar and all this, man. Ain't nobody out there trying to do that. Ain't nobody trying to get rich and fat. We trying to get fat off some chicken, but not off of no money, man. Because I ain't no little fella myself. But I'm gonna tell y'all, join the brothers, man. Spend your money at your local, with your local brothers, man. Don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to Burger King, got billions and billions of dollars. Go to that brother with that little stand down there where the price might be $1 more. Help him. Do something for him. Break it in. You know, $1 in the black neighborhood only lasts, what they say, 1 hour? But a black dollar in a white man neighborhood stays in that neighborhood for weeks because they buy white and they eat white. Why we can't buy Hebrew and eat Hebrew? Okay? Think about that. And then we got sisters out there and brothers who want to mix with them and lay with them. What the hell is that? These man, you can go on some of these brothers' channels and platforms, and you can see pictures of Esau women's watching brothers burn, and they laughing. But you got this heifer laying in your bed. And if you notice one thing about a Hebrew, the first time this fool get out and make some money and get uppity, he go marry a devil, or she go marry a devil. Why? When your peoples need to be brung up. Don't tell me the only person you found was this damn devil that you like. Because if that's the case, then goddamn, we gonna stand. We gonna stay in the same place. We ain't gonna never move. Support your brothers. Support your sisters. Let's be a people. Let's not. When you hear, you ain't got to ask where White Town at, because every city you go to got a downtown. That's Hunkyville. So let's find Black Town. Where's blacks? With Chinatown, they got Chinatown. They got Everybody Town. But where's Black Town? Only place Black Town is in the cemetery. We got plenty of towns too. They in the cemetery. We get shot down in the street. Nobody gives a damn like a dog. We get shot every day. Well, it ain't my son. And so I ain't gonna say nothing. And I'm not saying go march down the street. We will overcome. That's getting old. We ain't overcame in 200 years. And how in the world are we gonna overcome now? We ain't even got no power. One of us become a police and he forget about what color he is. He think he above. But you ain't never heard one of these jakes shooting Esau. No. Cause he know better than that. But he'll kill his own people. He shoot Esau and he goes to prison. Like these two brothers, I forgot what they were, Oklahoma. I forgot the city. But they killed Esau. And the rest of Esau police said that the man wasn't no threat. So these brothers got time. Serious time. Man, let's grow up. Let's be one people. We can join any damn thing in the world, man. We ain't even got nobody get on the radio, on YouTube or nothing that breaks down cases, man. So how is we moving up? We're not doing nothing, man. And we're gonna stay in the same place that we always have been. And that's at the bottom. Because we know the Most High, He gonna come back and He gonna save us. But what is we gonna do to save ourselves? I'm gonna leave you that to think about on this beautiful Sabbath day. And I'm telling you, I love you. Kwam Yashala, Israel. Kwam Yashala. Later. Love you.